Okay, well, welcome back. We are the 21st of March, Friday, 21st of March 2025. And today we're going to continue our exploration of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We are about 54 hours in, I believe. And we are back to our land in Sparta with our mother, who is not trying to redeem or reclaim anyway our family home, whilst Kassandra, our playing character, is actually trying to make deals to secure that specific homestead. Yeah, we're gonna jump right in. If you want to catch up as well with what we've done yesterday, the stream is available on the on Twitch. We had quite an adventure in arriving there. We have a maximum, almost a maximum bounty hunting on our head. It's a little bit tense. It was a little bit tense upon arrival, but we managed to survive. We had quite a bit of fun with the a bit of boat action actually. That was quite good. And here we go. We're back home, and it feels like Kassandra doesn't quite fit anymore with the way of the Spartan. She has grown, I would say. She has evolved. And she's now... Oh, look at them. I think I'm going to have to pay the bounty, to be honest. And she has... yeah, she has evolved as a character. I'm going to pay the bounty. 2,000 is fine. It's a bit too hot otherwise. And I'm just getting started in this area, so I just don't want to put myself in too much trouble. Let's go for the... let's go to the maybe the synchronization points. We'll start with this, and then we will look at the local quest to see what's going on. Let's get to the main storyline, and so obviously this is it's an interesting depiction. Sparta will be a lot more practical as a culture. They're a lot less ornate than...
They'll be on high alert here.
I don't want to create too much trouble right away. How am I supposed to go? That's me. Is there any others? Okay. Quite a few, 33. I think I can manage that. I'm just gonna gently sneak through. Not too alert. We're just gonna go to the temple right away. Not synchronized, so if we need to come back for okay, there's a carry on opening on the initiate, that's good. Now we're gonna carry on here. Ooh, I just like landed into the torch right away. No, don't do that. Here we go, so it's been 1 day since the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Did you get the game? How are you currently playing it? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment in the video if you're watching this with me today or later. I'll be interested to know your thoughts and how you're getting on with the game. There are a few changes obviously to the traditional game mechanics of Assassin's Creed since the you know, the I would say the Origins, maybe saga. A few changes with regard to season, with regard to character playability, with regard to use of torches, with regard to a lot of different things. But ultimately, we are very much into a historical Assassin's Creed game. I mean, regardless of those minor adjustments and details, I think the spirit is still very much there. Okay, let's synchronize. So I found since Kassandra has leveled up to the 30, the combat is a little bit more flexible, and is there something on this here? No, I don't think so. And also the I managed to catch up a little bit better with the cycle of the storyline. So we moved a few chapters over the last sessions, and it makes it a lot more interesting. You know, the relationship with the mother, Kassandra looking for, you know, original dad, all that stuff. It's a bit more engaging, and I really wonder why I kind of missed the boat on this earlier. I don't know if it has to do with leveling it up to the expected, XP, or if it has to do with missing on doing maybe the key chapter of the main storyline. I'm not sure. I think I've done it chronologically, but maybe I'm missing something here. Okay, so King of Sparta, that's the next one for us. To regain her and her mother's citizenship and reclaim their home, Kassandra had to convince Spartan's kings. No one forgot that night on the Mount Tegatos, and forgiveness came at an incredible cost. Okay, well, here we go, so I'm going to do that. And we'll see what's in it for us, and hopefully we can, you know, negotiate maybe a little bit, or maybe it's gonna get us into trouble furthermore. Who knows? Let's find out. Thing is, I'm a little bit like, okay, I don't really know where I'm standing right now, because she's a Spartan, right? Okay, she left in a bit of a grudge, but it feels like those Spartans are also marked as enemies, or like. And I wonder if I can pass. Okay. So that's not too bad. It feels like I might be able to make my way without triggering their anger. So maybe this is what I missed, like in our arrival. Maybe I thought those guys were to be targets, and they got triggered very quickly, and we had a very chaotic arrival. If you check yesterday's stream, we had everything throughout us. It was insane. We had like multiple mercenaries, we had a bear, we had a variety of oh my goodness, that was really, yeah, that was quite intense. So I'm glad to see that in fact these guys are not, you know, super aggressive when we are on their, you know, when we are in close proximity. Yeah, I'm looking for my words here, but you get it. Okay, let's have a chat.
There you are. I can take you in to see the kings when you're ready.
What should I expect?
What do I need to know before I go in?
Ah, that's right. You've never had an audience with the two kings. Kings Pausanias and Archidamos share rulership. Impress them both, and your home will be returned to you.
Okay.
I didn't expect this to be pleasant. What can you tell me about Pausanias?
He's young. Don't mistake his smile for kindness. As with all kings, those who cross him learn to regret it.
What should I know about Archidamos?
Archidamos is a traditionalist. Not one to back down from a fight. He's also got a temper. Try to stay on his good side.
Okay.
Waiting won't make this easier.
They won't look kindly on you asking for favors without offering some kind of help first. Like taking care of the soldiers arming the Ilotes.
I'm tired of doing people favors. Let's get this over with.
Come on then. Your mother's waiting inside.
I was a bit prompted to do something else, but let's get on with it. Let's see what they say. Okay.
Where are the kings?
There. What do you say now?
You've made your point, Archidamos. I yield.
Okay.
Another 2 squadrons to Viatir then, as I said.
So they kind of solve
Is
issues
that how
with
they
quite a bit
solve
of. There we
arguments?
go. There we go.
Sometimes.
Archidamos's guard has improved. He should thank me.
Brasidas, you've come with news. Let's hear it.
My kings, may I present Marini, descendant of Leonidas, and her daughter Kassandra.
I heard you'd come back. How dare you step foot on Spartan soil? I should cut it off for what you did.
They helped us secure Corinthia, my king. I beg you to listen.
They are descendants of Leonidas. For that reason alone, they should be allowed to speak. And if we don't like what they have to say, you can chop off any limb you see fit.
Speak, Marini. Why are you here?
I have returned to reclaim my Spartan citizenship, to reclaim our home.
You exiled yourself. Your daughter killed an elder and ran.
Not to mention the crooked nose she gave you.
My family was betrayed, my king. Sparta was betrayed. We've come to expose these traitors.
You haven't cared for Sparta for many years.
Your elders had both her children thrown off a cliff. They tore our family apart.
Kassandra, not here.
But the minute she thought Sparta was in danger, she came back. She brought us both back to help. How dare you accuse her of not caring?
I've heard your grandfather couldn't control his temper either. Marini has made her intentions known. What are yours?
My intentions are to hunt down those who betrayed my family and Sparta, and kill them.
And who exactly do you think betrayed Sparta?
That's what I'm here to find out.
First, prove yourself loyal. Bring glory to Sparta, and redeem yourself in the eyes of the gods. Until then, neither you nor your mother have a right to your lands.
Tell me what I must do, and it will be done.
The Spartan army fights the Athenians in Viotia. Join the commandos there. Come back victorious, or do not return.
Wow.
Consider the battle won.
Spoken with the confidence of a child who hasn't seen real war. You will find my commander at Mount Helicon. Give him this and tell him I sent you.
Not so fast. 2 kings, 2 tasks.
Heracles completed 12. 2 shouldn't be a problem.
Wait.
First Spartan thing you've said all day.
The Olympics will be starting soon in Elise, and our fighting champion requires an escort.
You want me to be an escort?
I want you to make sure the Spartans return with a wreath.
That's how she'll bring glory to Sparta? By winning an event in the Olympics?
Not an event, my king. By making sure Sparta wins the entire Olympics.
Oh my god. Wow.
Perfect.
One last thing.
Jeez.
When you come asking a favor, it is customary to bring a gift. But you didn't. So now I will choose your gift for you. A wolf has been attacking farmers on the Discuri Peninsula. People say it's King Lycaon himself, cursed by Zeus to live out his days as a wolf.
I will kill this animal and bring you its head.
You have your orders. We'll see you when your tasks are completed.
Oh my
If
god.
they're completed.
I'll get them done. And you'll give us back our home.
There's some Spartan left in you after all.
Brasidas, show them out.
Wow, that's quite a list. That's quite a list. Well, I don't think it will turn this way. Obviously, we'll do anything to reclaim the home, and you know, but whew, I was hoping to move her a bit further and not really sideways to that extent. But okay, well, here we go. So we have to get some wolf. We have to win the Olympics. And what else do we have to? Oh yes, we have to be successful in battle. Wow, that's okay. That's the next 30 hours of
That went
gameplay, guys.
Considering you still have your head on your shoulders, yes, I'd say it went very well.
The kings were generous to give us a second chance.
And all I have to do is win the Olympics.
And a war.
Is there
Yeah.
anything you need to know before setting off?
Yeah, everything.
What's going on in Viotia?
The Athenian army is pushing Sparta back bit by bit. Winning won't be easy.
If anyone can turn the tide there, it's you.
Okay.
What do you know about this fighting champion I'm supposed to take to the Olympics?
The Pankration fighter. His trainer will know where he is.
My thanks.
Things are not quite what they seem, but you must keep this champion safe at all costs to succeed.
I will. Tell me about this wolf. It's under a curse?
It's causing a lot of trouble on the Dioscuri Peninsula. You'll be doing the people there a favor if you get rid of it.
Where can I find it?
I'd start near Deros Cave. That's where it was last seen.
Yeah.
One of the kings is a cultist. So one of these tasks is surely a trap.
Oh.
Which one?
Brasidas?
Wouldn't say that within earshot of the palace. But I fought with both of them. I can't believe either is a traitor.
We need to find proof before we make any accusations.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open.
Okay, I will. I've
I
heard
think I'm
enough.
ready. And you? What will you do while I'm gone?
I received a message just before we went in.
What kind of message?
A clue to the whereabouts of another cultist. I'm going to Arcadia.
Alone?
Oh.
The fates are smiling on us. I was ordered there. We can travel together.
That would be helpful. My thanks.
I'll meet you both in Arcadia then. Safe journeys.
Wow. Okay. Okay. We have quite a lot on our list. So look. Let's have a look. Let's kill the beast first. Let's going down to where's the? Well, that's Arcadia. Okay, okay, so that's the battle. So okay, that's not that. That is the Escort. Okay. I wonder. Huh. I wonder if support quest. I haven't seen that before. Yeah. Gonna close this for now. That is weird. I thought there would be like the beast, the kind of unless they mention like something close to the cave. I think maybe we can just try to find where the cave is and bit of a clue here. Not sure. Not sure. Is it a cave? I thought there was an entrance on the side of the palace, but I'd be surprised if it's a cave. What's going on? They're getting all sick. It's like half thin, isn't it? Would it be the plague? That could be the plague. Maybe he's traveling. But we're gonna go to the closest one and figure shit out. Okay, let's go. There we go. So generally speaking, I'm not doing local contracts really, simply because it's a little bit too distracting. When I'm playing, I try to keep things tighter a bit when it comes to Assassin's Creed in general. I do the contract once I finish the game, same for the like collectibles, etc. I think it's a good way to casually continue the exploration of the title. Otherwise it takes so much time. Okay, so we have to escort him to the Olympics and see how we can win the Olympics. I have no idea, but...
You're new. If it's training you want, we don't just take anyone.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna play with him a little bit.
I'd appreciate training with a master such as yourself, but that's not why I'm here.
Oh,
King Pausanias asked me to bring the Pankration champion to Elise.
forgive me. I didn't know a royal messenger was coming. I'm Alcon, Testikles trainer.
Kassandra, of Sparta.
If I may offer some advice before you get him, Testikles can be difficult. A gift of oil is known to put a person on his good side.
Oil?
A muscle rub. He believes it imbues him with the power of Heracles. Look in the village of Yithion. His favorite merchant is there.
Oh my god! Do I have to do this? I mean, it's like...
Winning the wreath is important for Sparta. You think he can do it?
The other day he knocked out 6 men and a bull. And he only went to the market to buy fruit. That's why I had to send him to the island.
Where can I find your champion?
I sent Testikles to train on a small island in the Bay of Hades. It's good for him there, isolated, away from people. Look for the shipwreck of Nestor on the southern shore.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Can you tell me anything about Pankration?
It's a mix of boxing and wrestling. A fearsome test of skill. Champions come from the farthest corners of the world to compete in Olympia, but not all walk away.
I can't wait to see it. I need to get this champion of yours to Elise. I hope he lives up to your promise.
Oh, he will. Look for his camp on the southernmost island in Messenia. Good
Messenia.
luck.
Messenia.
That
Well,
oil. Anything
Exactly.
that'll make it easier to get Testikles to the Olympics.
so let's have a look at the oil maker. So this is a classic kind of multi-stacked quest. So a bit of a fetch quest to start, and then find the guy, we convince the guy, and then we take him to the Olympics. And I bet we're gonna get involved there as well, because it's too good of an opportunity just to stay a silent witness. It gets us around the island a little bit, which is good. I'm expecting things to happen on our journey. And this can be a variety of encounter, either from wildlife to mercenaries, or other types of maybe camp,
Come on.
bandits, you name it. Well, we have clearly a bit tracking us, but we're fast enough to escape the grip of that monster. Okay, there we go. It was good to have a look as well on this kind of heights. Aha, shall we do this one? Alright,
Let's go.
we're gonna do this for good measures, so we can speed travel next time and have a better look of the area. Now, I'm not expecting the host to actually climb up the entire thing. Maybe he will, because he's a good boy, you know? But maybe he won't. So, I think we're gonna have to dismantle Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. I remember a series of little puzzles in Assassin's Creed Origins with the stars and Bayek looking at the stars. He had some kind of like stone alignment, I think at the time. There was a bit of a kind of campfire activity. And he was looking at the stars and remember the discussion he had with his son. That was quite moving. Those were lovely little moments actually. And they were kind of happening on this kind of plateau of rocks on cliffs or on the side of like a bit of a, you know, like tracks of paths where you can find throughout the world. I hope it makes sense. Does it make sense? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Assassin's Origins was a beautiful game. Really really ambitious and well written. There we go, we're making our way. We're making our way. The Gatos Overlook. There's a lot of things here. They could have, you know, bring a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of life. No thanks. Maybe like people camping on the side or, I don't know, just a little bit of presence would have been a good idea, but. Ah, beautiful. Okay, just wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go. Boom. Wow. Amazing. I mean, amazing. The vastness of that world and the way it plays. I mean, this is incredible. And that's not even Unreal. I mean, this was like this is the game engine from Ubisoft, Anvil, I think. This is not Unreal, and yet you have this. You can explore almost. I mean, everything is scaled. It's incredible. Wouldn't it be funny to see if, like in AC Shadows, if you're doing the leap of faith in a pond, maybe the water is frozen during the winter time. What happens? Does she break the ice? Does he break the ice? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Gotta make our way down. Okay, well. Wow, it's such a generous one. I mean, you know, throughout the entire game, I might just be here once. I'm sure I'm missing out on a lot of other things around. But it's there, it's massive, it's detailed, it's really beautiful. A little bit of Atmos, that's good. There's not nearly enough of this kind of climatic shift I find, or this kind of little, you know, mist, you know, like those kind of little atmospheric variation. The light is really good. I find the lighting is really beautiful. Sometimes it does like a little bit of, I don't know. just a little bit of atmosphere. You do have, you know, like leaves, etc. I don't think you have a lot of particles floating. It could have been a little bit better for that. But there again, it's a what, 2017 title? I mean, it's a stunning, and I'm playing on 1080, so I can imagine if you have a PC, for example, if you run it on a good graphic card, etc. Maybe you have maybe your experience is a little bit more visual than mine, but it's still absolutely incredible. I mean, I love it. You will be hearing me giving a lot of praise to that game for sure. And just like Valhalla, I mean, in all fairness, you know, although it feels like the game has I'm not going to say bad press, but has suffered from a bit of a reputation issue. I think they did a smashing job.
I see her.
And it's not for everyone, and the narrative is structured a certain way, but in all fairness, it does fit some of the narratives of the sagas, you know, the classic Viking sagas. It's not a the character arc is very different, the narrative arc is very different, and I think yeah, I don't know, maybe that was intentional from the developer, and we're expected to experience open world in a certain way as well nowadays, or to go through a kind of like a traditional storyline structure. But this one was a little bit different. I kind of like it for it.
Another slow day. Sorry, closed. I need oil, then I'll be on my way. There's a special one that Testikles uses. Ah, for Pankration fighters. That one has to be made fresh by the master, and he's gone. I'm not leaving without it. You don't understand. I'm nearly free. You're a slave? Yes. And in a good position. Doing this would be stealing from him. I know I'm asking for a lot, but I need this oil now. I could come back and talk to your master. Maybe explain the situation? What choice do I have? It's not bad, this life, if I have to stay. I'll give you the recipe, but that's as far as I go. You make it yourself. I can do that. Ah, light a fire and gently heat oil of Athena. This will aid the infusion. Once the oil is warm, add a rose petal, and it's done. Thank you. I hope it's worth my freedom.
Damn.
Let's see if I can get this right. It had to be heated. Now, what oil did I need?
Oh, that's fun. What of
This
Athena?
one. The oil of Athena. I'll take some of this. Almost done. Now, to add...
Rose petal. Would you have any
Final
concoction?
touch, rose petal. Testicles would smell
Would you have
so
any
good.
crafting? So that's new. That's new.
I hope he appreciates this. Ah, it smells so good, I almost want to keep it for myself.
Okay. Is she okay? Okay, well, she seems to be okay. If she won't tell, I won't tell. Okay, and now we're back. It's gonna be a little way. Oh, I have to climb over there. And over there. Okay.
Sun's rising.
I mentioned that before as well a few weeks back. Is again the entire environment is very faithful to what you would be able to see in Italy, in Greece, in the Mediterranean basin, and the light and the quality of the texture is so evocative. You can feel the heat sometimes in that game, and that is really special. I really enjoy that for that. Okay, it's gonna be a bit of a climb, I think, but we'll get there eventually. Here we go. Alright. Oh dear. Do we have a let's have a look at the fast travel, see if we can maybe that's me. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's the actual island, isn't it? No, it's not. The Bay of Idis. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, we don't have fast travel, and it's a new area as well, so let's carry on. Hopefully we'll get there, and that will be a new part of the map we'll uncover, so it's all good. I found the chaptering, the narrative and the chapters of the actual title is helping us to uncover the map as you go along. Yeah, I mean that's a classic approach of things, but it's particularly well done here, and because you have so much of stuff to do anyway, it will be really peculiar that you will be spending time in such remote areas. So we kind of lead you to discover those parts of the game via the main narrative instead of just hanging around and getting lost, which I did in the past time, by the way. It's I had a few occurrences of just riding my horse for, you know, hours and try to explore the map, but that it's fun. I think it's really fun, but it also brings a few problems, because you might stumble across characters or, you know, enemies of sorts that can be relevant for the storyline, and if you meet them too early, either you're gonna have to do the mission again and revisit those places, or it might affect the way the game might play, because if you, let's say, you kill a general too early or a cultist too early, then, you know, the entire intrigue, the entire process of finding clues, all that stuff is kind of pointless. You kind of spoil it a little bit for yourself. So, well, that's lovely. Oh. On the morning, on the sunrise, I mean, something to appreciate, right? Photo mode. Okay, I think that's going to be our thumbnail. Yep. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I haven't played with photo mode nearly enough. I probably should. I saw amazing people doing great video game photography. I speak like a boomer right now, but it's true. A lot of the photo mode of those games can, you know, you can do some really good stuff. So a lot around The Last of Us at the time, Gran Turismo as well a lot. Now it becomes a bit of a skill, so it's fun, to be honest. What do we have here?
The gods can keep Olybos. This is the best view in all the Greek world.
Oh, look at that! Wow. Give you the chills a little bit. You have a little bit of snow falling. Not that there's any cloud, but yeah, that's us. Amazing. Just gonna do a little bit of exploring on the edge of that mountain to see if there's anything of interest. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Ah. You have the morning mist rising from below as well. I don't know. Not much. Okay. And we're going down this way. Okay, okay. I think in Valhalla you can slide on your shield. I think I did this a while back. Gorgeous. The knees, the impact on the knees. Okay. Here we go, be able to slide. That's nice. Here we are. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna reach the shore. Then either we're gonna swim to the new location, or we will try to take a boat to this one there. Love the sea prey just standing there by itself. The grass floating in the air. Gorgeous. Amazing. It doesn't get old. I'm sure you can have more advanced graphic cards or get to run it, but it's... I'm used to PS4. I'm used to play with PS4, I'm happy with it. Long way down. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. What a ride. Okay, that was great. Okay, so a bit of exploration underwater. I don't think there is necessarily something of interest, but it's always good to have a quick look. Sometimes you find broken statues or shipwrecks, etc. They start to tell who are the enemies nowadays, because Spartans are still considered target. Oh damn. Okay, sharks. I don't know, the dolphins? Are the dolphins? Oh, we got a big whale. I think there's sharks right overhead. I'm not verify, we might encounter a shark. I think this is going to happen at some point, but generally crossing within this kind of depths of water, it will happen like a couple of times. Otherwise you have dolphins, you have whales, you have yeah, variety of there we go. You would have like small ships, you have warships like the one on the left right there, Spartan. And obviously the velocity of the waves changes depending on how deep is the water, what is the weather and all that stuff, and that's, yeah, it's pretty amazing. We had a lot of, I think we had storm yesterday when we were swimming through the different boats and the afternoon boats. That was really impressive. The atmospheric value of this was great. I remember once I reached casting the Temple of Apollo or the Temple of Athena under a storm. That was incredible. I mean, the whole entire thing was such an open sky of lightning and rain, and I was just going down that hill down to the temple overcasting over perched on top of a cliff. Oh wow, that was, yeah, really spectacular. I think this is one of the things this game does best. It's the world around it, and I would say this generally is the case with a lot of open world. And if you look at Hogwarts Legacy, it's kind of the same thing. Although I found that the story around Hogwarts Legacy is a lot more restrained and somewhat loose as well from from everything they could have done. AC Odyssey is on the other side quite spreaded, and if you don't follow up the milestone or the main quest and the story with your family, you might get lost for you can get lost for a lot of time. Which I believe I've been for, I don't know, for many hours, and it feels a bit discouraging sometimes because it's so big, and if you don't follow the thread of the main storyline, or you're a bit confused about what's going on, or you get a bit distracted, then you can really be like off track for a long time. And maybe this is why people didn't finish the game. Maybe they didn't find it enticing enough or sustaining the interest sufficiently. Right now, we are in a kind of arc where we were unbounded with our mother. We need to find our father. We need to bring back, I think, Nicholas, our brother, and obviously take down the cultists. But in between those steps, those big kind of motivation points, we need to make sure that our mother, Marine, has the house back, and to get this house back, we need to do the task we're currently doing. So it's kind of a substack of missions that will take us there, get us the XP we need to progress. But sometimes having too many subdivision tasks is also a little bit discouraging, especially right now when the motivation is clearly expressed and you clearly know what are the goals of that section of the game. It feels it can overcast everything else you've done to this point, almost like none of the things you've done before has any kind of consequence really with what's happening. So that's something to keep in mind a little bit. It comes back to this kind of substack narrative a little bit like in the Mandalorian. Ultimately you have a general motivation, but everything that Mondo has to do is dependent on helping others and going through a 2 or 3 step process until he can get the piece of the ship he needs, until he can get the direction of his delivery point. Oh, come here. Lucky one. Don't you dare. So, and you will find that every episode of Mandalorian is built the same way. You have the same narrative structure. Mondo progresses on his quest. Something happens. He needs something. So to get the thing he needs to service 2 or 3 people. Generally, one step leads to another, or is a little bit surprising on its outcome. But you will have him progressing through the grind of helping others until he gets what he needs, or maybe he gets what he wants, or one or the other. But the episode closes the moment you kind of finish to do this task list for other things, and I don't know. It's once you identify it, it's very obvious, and it works. It works. So it's not at all a problem.
That must be Testikles.
It's absolutely not a problem. It's practical, and I think it helps with the structure of a serial narrative. And it feels like it's a little bit what's happening here for us. Knowing that now our motivation is a little bit more anchored, we have a little bit more visibility of what we have to do, but it feels like also the last... I don't know, it feels like the last 50 hours have little consequences to what we're doing right now. That could be a little bit of an issue. Anyway, rumbling. Again, that's just a feeling. I mean, as we go down through again, I'll probably be wrong by the time I'm finishing this this sequence, but so the shipwreck should give us a bit of a treasure. There's probably a couple of things here. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that first, and then we're gonna see the champion, give him his oil and convince him, I think, to escort him. Because he has a bit of a reputation, so he's trying to kind of building up for us, so we are right now expecting somebody that can be a little bit, maybe, headstrong, obviously incredibly physically capable, but why would he agree on us escorting him? Something I'm not sure. We'll see. There we go, loot. Nice. And we're good. Shipwreck of Nesta. Boom. And we're gently but surely making our way towards level 32 with a new ability point coming up. Hopefully pushing the spear upgrade will help us to unlock the 5th level of ability. Which could be really great. Oh, I can cool my boat here. Okay, this is... I think this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna convince him, and then I'm cutting my boat. Probably a few encounters on the way, and we're going to the Olympics. Okay, a bit of training equipment. I like it. It makes sense. Makes sense. That's great. That's good storytelling right there. It makes sense for all this to be here. Environmental storytelling is one of the most powerful thing you can find in a open world game. It truly is. Again, a bit of a simple Testikles. I mean, what a name. I mean, I can't imagine the lisp. I mean, the dev, I've made a number on that particular NPC. Hello. Testikles. Don't say it too quickly. What
do you want from the great champion Testikles? Can't you see I'm busy?
I'm here to take you to the Olympics.
Olympics? Fuck yeah! I'm going to be the champion. Champion! Cause I'm Testikles!
Steve Old!
Let's set sail.
Oh no! Can't possibly go now. Training, see? And I don't know if I'm up to going sailing on your boaty.
He's completely pissed. I've got your oil.
I have something for you. A certain oil.
My oil? Oh, I could kiss you.
No, you couldn't. Here's your oil. Take it.
Oh, just like Matter used to make. Will you rub it on?
God, no. Get on the boat.
To the Olympics! The people need me!
Yeah, amazing. Amazing. That is funny. That is great.
We going?
Yeah, yeah.
He'd better fucking win.
Excellent. This is good stuff. This right there is making the best of a little character that has apparently zero impact on your narrative, but was bringing something to the game, and those characters are the best to craft because they are really lifting the mood of your gameplay and your experience. Great stuff, and you have a lot of characters like this. If you think about it, maybe throughout your own experience of open world, you will have rememberable characters, like the the tailor in The Witcher 3 was with Dandelion, etc. Fantastic character, super colorful, super fun, and it really brings a lot of, like, I don't know, contrast and a little bit of, you know, it kind of like keys off a little bit from the tone of the other characters, you know. Great, that is fun. I like the over-enthusiastic champion, a little bit drunk and a bit flirty, but at the same time.
Everyone coming together peacefully in friendly competition, rather than on a battlefield.
You'd think they'd just kill each other, like everywhere else.
Here with me,
That's
mate.
the magic of the Olympics.
Okay.
Testikles, it's an honor to sail with you. Your victory at the Pythian Games is legendary.
Yes, I am.
What made you kick him in the head instead of going for a grapple?
Felt like it.
Yeah, this is it. It's great. It's great. It's so basic. It's so basic.
Strategies for people who don't hit hard enough.
Exactly.
Quiet! There'll be time for singing later.
Ready yours!
I like it. I like it very much.
Head for over water! Maximum speed!
I don't really know where I'm going, to be honest. I'm just following the marker. I'll have a look on the I'll have a look on the map in a minute, but we're going to the Olympics, people. And I have the feeling he's still drunk, so I don't know how good he's gonna win. She was a bit anxious when she saw him, so I think she's gonna have to step in, because I don't think the game was going to let us being a bystander on something so big. If you're gonna use something, you know, as part of your narrative, like for a movie, you have to use it. Otherwise, don't put it in there. You know, it has to be it has to fulfill a form of practical function into your story. And if it doesn't, cut it. It has no purpose. It would just distract the viewer from what's important. Okay.
Get the oars ready!
I think we can.
Rowers, go!
Those are Athenian ships, aren't they? So we're just gonna go through this.
Master!
Try to not get rammed. Okay, which is good. I'm back to travel speed. Excellent stuff. Not long to go. The weather is clement. Big waves, as I mentioned before, like really massive waves. But a big cloud as well on the corner. I wonder what's happening over there. You find that sometimes, and not so much in Assassin's Creed Odyssey actually, but in other games like Red Dead 2, the weather plays a really important part of the experience, and it's not randomly generated when you have change of weather, etc. It kind of like serve a sense of narrative purpose. It's called pathetic fallacy, where it's kind of set up to bring a form of mood, a form of tone within your experience. Oh, big waves. Yeah, it kind of creates an additional layer of dramatic value to the scene you're experiencing. So suddenly, I don't know, maybe the cloud lift and you have a beautiful light coming to shine on Arthur after maybe he had a rough time, or maybe just resting after a heist, or for example when they're driving towards the first train robbery, when they're leaving the kind of winter climate for the spring, and you see this kind of color green from the ground coming through the grass, and this beautiful kind of spring light coming through the sky. It's that's what it is. Or maybe even the opening when they are fighting against the snow. Yeah. They are a bit in a storm, I think, and they're really struggling to progress, and they just add to the struggles of Parker and his friends. And that's a climatic element that you can use to empathize or underline your intention as a writer or as a developer for the game. There we go. Let's dock the...
We're ready to dock!
There we go. So I've heard they will be remastering Black Flag. That's next on the slate of Ubisoft, which I'm really excited about. I'm playing the current traditional game right now, so come on, Kassandra. Come on. No, you don't want to do it. Okay. Where is the guy? Talk to that guy, but where's my do I have a marker of sorts? Yeah, ooh. Okay. Those are pretty interesting. Again, the color markers are changing a little bit. They have a little difference of bit of a difference of I swear. They're just really busy on the screen right now. There we go.
Welcome to the Olympic Games! The party has officially begun!
Alcibiades, I'm surprised you're wearing clothes.
Oh yeah.
The day is young, little goat.
He was a former lover of mine. A bit of a bard and an entertainer.
Are you here to compete, Alcibiades?
Of course. I enjoy other physical exertions from time to time.
Sure. Who do you think will win the most wreaths this year?
I will!
Yeah, he's amazing.
Athens
He's
will
amazing.
surely rise to the occasion.
I say Messinia!
Has the sea air addled your mind?
He has to mess around a little bit. That's good humor. It's
And
healthy.
many others too.
You might know a lot about the past, but you know little about the future.
Who's that?
That is Thoriev's, the reigning champion. He's bloodthirsty, competitive, and has endurance to spare. Jealous?
I don't think so.
Okay, let's go to the
We
Olympics.
haven't come all this way to stand on the dock.
Quite right. Should you ever need a personal sparring partner?
You? A skinny little Athenian? I'm the champion! Or gonna be. Sparta!
Oh, a pity your brain isn't as big as your muscles.
Amazing. No. Not today.
Let's get going.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
I needs to be oiled before I goes to the games.
Well, I would have been happy to assist if you were in any state to compete.
Aye. Likes to be oiled.
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah. You knows. Come here. Gives us a hug.
I should wake him up a little bit.
Surely he can swim.
No. No.
Well, looks like you're the champion now.
Hilarious.
I can't believe he's gone. Unprecedented.
And you want me to compete in the Olympics?
Here we go.
Stepping into a dead man's sandals. And Testikles isn't even digested yet.
Oh, come, dear Cassie. Show them what
Yeah,
you're
I
made
told
of.
you so.
And show me while you're at it.
Where do I go to fight in the Pankration?
The stadium
I
in
think the
Olympia,
joke missed a little bit of
I do love a
rhythm,
good
but I know where
rough
they
and tumble.
went for that.
You know people die in these events.
That is funny though.
What else goes on, apart from the Pankration?
There's javelin, which, of course, you know how that works. The athlete thrusts the long, smooth spear forward.
Yes, I know.
And then there's the foot races and the horse races. Sweat everywhere. A delight for the eyes and the nose.
Okay, it's
I
gonna
need
take a little
that
while.
wreath for Sparta. If it means I have to compete, so be it.
The event doesn't start just yet. We could look around first. Olympia at truce is quite extraordinary.
Testikles. Champion of Sparta being devoured by a shark. Just as we arrived. Alright, everybody's in a festive mood. Nice. That was a funny little moment though. You know, you need humor in this kind of stuff. It can be always kind of monotone. You need to get stuff that happens when drama happens. It's like everything else, right? The more, I don't know, it feels like you need range, you need fun, and you need pathos, and you need drama. You need stuff to get real all of a sudden. But the more humor you have, the more real things are when it's breaking the ice a little bit. The depth of drama is a little bit more intense where and you have humor everywhere, but suddenly something gets pretty relatable and dramatic. It hits differently. Alright. Bit of exploration here again. The thing is, I don't really research the game. Like, I don't really use like guides unless I'm really stuck, etc. So I don't really know how long we're gonna be here for. If the Olympics are going to be a big part of the game or not, and you know, it's good to be able to manage players' expectations. Generally is some advice, but it's also nice to just go with the flow and leave yourself being a little bit surprised as well. You know, it's tight here, isn't it? Yeah, interesting. I don't do the water challenge nearly enough. Do I have a synchronization point? I haven't seen them yet. Yeah, maybe over there. Yeah. Well, we'll check them up again. You know. And I'm aware, you know, like a lot of the environment can be generated with, you know, procedural tools and kind of, you know, with the help of a bit of algorithmic formulas. But it's so incredible. Look at these guys, like, where are they going? I think if you follow these guys during the day. I mean, these guys, I mean NPCs in general. You see them going on with the day, going to work, heading back home. They have like their loop is really complete during the daytime, etc. And I think they cut this from Shadows, in the sense that if they are not in the vicinity of the character.
Move.
What's happening here? So if they are not in the vicinity of the character, they don't really have an existence. And I understand why this will be like this. This guy is like amazing. Okay, hold on. This guy is fishing with his goat. What's happening here? Look at this. Okay, put down the thing. Now you're leaving. Okay. That was kind of weird. Okay. So yeah, so basically in Shadows, if it doesn't exist for the purpose of what you do, they won't have complete loops, and they won't necessarily have as much as a life bracket as they have in AC, Odyssey, or I think even Valhalla had a little bit of this too. It would be good to see, like, I love to explore the game from the kind of, you know, the developer console, like the actual game design environment, and to really see how all of this kind of work. What are the set limitations? What are the pathway of the different NPCs? All that stuff would be fascinating. That's something you can do with The Witcher, by the way, if you're interested into that kind of creative process. The Witcher, you can download the dev packs. They are available to you, so you can learn how this works, and actually that gives me an idea.
Let's go.
Oh, a little note for later.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Woo. I mean, well, we're gonna let him go, okay? We're not gonna. We know he's there. Ippolito.
I need to talk to him.
Okay, well, let's dismount. Let's go and think. And once we're done, Temple of Zeus. Yes. 32. Okay. Okay, we. Yeah, okay. Bop, bop. Up, here we go. Here we go. Yep. That is gorgeous. Yes. Oh yes, you have the tracks on the back, the horse tracks. Amazing. No offense, I think the I think Odyssey might be the most complete RPG game of the franchise thus far. I don't think Shadows has nearly enough RPG mechanics than this one has. It feels like, yeah, we're more on a level of a more granular level of RPG like The Witcher, although you don't have concoctions and crafting mechanics as much as it could be, but...
I'm here for the Pankration.
You must be joking. The only fighter we're missing is Testikles.
Yeah, well...
I'm Testikles.
Your Testikles. The same Testikles I went out drinking with last season. The one who made advances on my wife. And brother.
Oh dear.
The diet and training is transformative.
Obviously.
The people came for a show. I'll give them one.
This is unprecedented. But the crowd will riot if the Pankration is cancelled. Very well. The competition begins shortly.
Time to go.
Let's go, let's see what's gonna happen. Ooh, maybe something new. Maybe a different way of... You know, maybe we're gonna fight within the rules of that game. Who knows? We have a new mechanic coming up with the old brewing, so maybe we're gonna be surprised with something a bit more custom. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just gonna be Kassandra kicking some ass. In the perfect apparel.
Welcome all! It is my pleasure to introduce to you Kalias, a former champion here in the stadium, and now an esteemed judge here in Olympia.
My friends, it is an honor for me to introduce this event, one so close to my heart. The Pankration! I will not delay you with words, for we all want to see action. For Zeus, let the competition commence!
Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's go.
I'll squish you like a bag! Oh! Ha! You'll be easy! That's not fair! It hurts!
Where's your tough talk gone now?
Please! Please, by the gods, no!
Whoa! Nice! That's really nice, okay. And that's also really in line with what you know in terms of keystroke, but the movements are different. That's interesting.
Is warmed up, let's see what she can do against.
So similar combat mechanics, but different moves. Interesting. Okay.
Good luck.
I like it. But we don't have like special don't have... Oh, okay. 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 Finisher! It's smart. It's smart because it doesn't change the way you play. It kind of relies on your ability to parry and to kick, but the movements are completely different with the style of the actual challenge. I think it's really clever.
But you're not done yet.
Not done?
A fine offering to the gods, wouldn't you say? Soon we will return for the final contest. The mighty Kassandra against our reigning champion, Voriavs.
Okay. Now? Oh, we need to take a break, okay. Sure, it's like, let's spread that just a little bit. Like, we'll come back tomorrow for this. You can't fight 3 fights in a row, it's like too challenging. You need to rest and spend a little bit more hours into that part of the game. Oh. Let the pleasure last a little bit.
Astounding! To think I could be a companion to an Olympic champion.
Oh, you're even better at sparring than I am.
That is interesting. Okay.
Though if Socrates were a more willing partner...
Alcibiades, are you alright?
I was with my friends Demophanes and Callias. Respected Olympic judges, no less.
Too much cheap wine?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, the glare.
You look like you drank from Medea's cup.
Medea's cup? You think he's been poisoned? You were celebrating?
It's the Olympics. What's not to celebrate? We were at the Leonideon.
If you've been poisoned, I need to find these judges.
Poisoned? Do you think that they could be too, or... No, never. They're good men. You can't think one of them. They host a celebration every Olympics to celebrate the sacred truce.
Again, Substack.
Stay with him. I'll find out what happened.
Yeah.
Extend to me your olive branch, and I will take the grove.
Oh, look at that. We found a new cultist. It just came out of nowhere, but okay. Let's go and find that guy. Where is he? That's the guy in the bottom, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Very well, well. Well, it's just really nearby, so that's you done, mate. I don't want any trouble, but you don't give me a lot of trouble. Probably not supposed to be doing that. No, I'm not outnumbered. I just need to get out of trouble. Yeah, it's quite tough. I'm just gonna... Oh my god, let's go! Take a horse. Any horse. Go. There we go, just gonna take a bit of distance from the entire... Oh, I hope I can still finish the Olympics now. I kind of completely like... farmed half of the... of the place. Oh, okay, let's go. Oh yeah, I have quite a bit of bounty hunter. Let me pay my dues just to calm down the to reduce the risk of furthermore. Here we go. Ooh, what do we have here? Is a Spartan King? This is what we know. The sage is afraid to look weak within the cult. The sage wants Barrister's death. Yeah, I think that's the most robust of the two kings we know. Okay, so let me pay. I'm sorry for causing trouble. I mean, the appeal of taking down a cultist is too strong. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, we're good now. Just calm down for a quick minute. I'm gonna assign the new ability as well. Boom, boom. What should we go for? What shall we go for? So we need to upgrade the spear there. Youth. Now this is not my favorite here. Meh. I'm not a fan of fire in general. I just like. Alright. Here we go. No, quest. Let's have a look. So we took down the cultist. Okay, so that's done. The long game. Okay, let's go for this. So this is far away now. We're gonna stick to that. Even still a little bit above our grade. I wonder if they are still looking for me. Yeah, they're a little bit attentive on the. I'll wait maybe just a little bit. You know what? Let's wait a little bit. It's gonna calm them down a little bit, and we can approach things from the shadow of night. There we go. That should be fine. Everybody should be chill now. It was an honest misunderstanding. I didn't mean to obviously, you know, create trouble during the Olympics. I want to be a fair champion, you know. I appreciate it, not feared by the people of the region. So. Here we are, no problem, no trouble. They all forgot about me.
Olympia, where the greatest athletes compete for fame and glory.
There we go. There we go. We got it, Kassandra. We're doing the job. We're getting there. Here we go, here we go.
This was definitely poison.
Ooh.
And Alcibiades wasn't the only victim.
Rakme. Wow.
The truce is fragile enough.
That's a lot of people. They're like, do you know what's going on? I just like, there are like 10 bodies in the next room and they are dancing. Okay, that's bizarre. Okay, clues. Can I come through this? No. In Mirage you have a lot of kind of contiguous room that you can access from the roof, basically, from the higher level of the room. This is open generally on top. Okay, let's investigate.
This food smells strange, but it's not rotten. Supply list for the celebration. And the merchant's name. Time to pay this Priam a visit. This proves it. Poison. It must have been added to the food and wine.
Easy peasy to investigation. Okay. And then we're back on our way. Just wanted to talk to the guy in the room. I mean, just why so?
Now, we're going to have a conversation.
Please, please, I was just doing what I was told.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not after you. I'm after whoever wanted this done.
I don't know, I never saw him. I just thought he wanted to fix a race, but then I saw what started happening, and I knew they'd been poisoned.
My friend, Alcibiades. I need to save him.
You'll likely find the antidote up at Fort Goroibos.
Whoever did this will pay. Go, and don't let me see your face again.
Yes, thank you.
I think it's because he looked very vulnerable that I don't feel like, you know. I don't know. It's interesting to see like where does your, you know, in a game situation, obviously, when your empathy comes from. If he was maybe a lot more, I don't know, aggressive or somewhat unkind, or you would have probably less mercy. But here it was like, he looked like an old man, frail, manipulated, terrified clearly, and under some kind of pressure, like, you know, the people who forced him to do that. Well, I don't know, it felt fearful, basically, so you like getting a little bit too physical or brutal towards him for what he's done didn't feel quite right. This is what video games are great. This kind of a little bit of moral conundrum. That he kind of question. It's not that he questions your values, he does question your values a little bit, but he also questions the value of your character and what you can and can't do. I think, for example, if you were playing Shadows in the same situation and opted for the canon mode, you won't have as much branching options than Kassandra had in that situation. So yeah, I just find it interesting. You feel that it felt quite manipulated and honestly terrified, so I think we did the right thing. It feels like almost like a, I don't know, like a bit of a DLC mission. It feels that this can be floating anywhere in the storyline without having any kind of It looks quiet. It looks too quiet to my appreciation. A little bit too quiet. Let's have a look. Yeah, you have some openings here. Another camp. Okay, so he's not having a good time. I think he's having a breakdown. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go into the little crook behind those doors. Actually, there's something there for us. Yeah. Mind the snakes. Bit of a tomb. It's a bit of a tomb. Let's go. Ooh. Foreshadowing, and that's not good. Uh-huh. Let's be really careful, there'll be snakes in there. I know snakes. I know they'll be hanging around. What is this? Are they spiders? Oh! That wasn't great. That wasn't great. Okay, treasures. Yes, thank you. Ooh! Excuse me? Well, yes. What are you doing, Kassandra? Oh. Nice. There we go, bit of a buzz right there. Pretty good. Ooh, fancy loot as well. Some hunters' treads. Wow. And one ability point extra. That's a cool that's a cool little piece of loot. Thanks. Appreciate that. And then we have another one hidden somewhere else. I don't think it's gonna be here though. There must be another pathway for this. You think? I think so. I think maybe that's the one of the little campsite that is a little bit further down. But here we go, like an extra little bonus point. That's pretty cool. Maybe it's worth you know, exploring sometimes, and you find little things like this. That's pretty good. I think that's the thing we saw. Well, let's go there. Let's do this now, and then we will climb up to the other side. Otherwise I might never come back in the area, and that will be just lost, so...
I should watch my step around here.
Yeah, really? I think you're good, Kassandra. You're level 32. You're gonna be just fine. Okay. I really need arrows. Mayhem, mayhem.
Help me! Help me!
Got me? Is that so? Okay, no you don't.
You're clearly outmatched. You're mine.
Yeah. So we free the character here. Yeah, I think we're good. A little pit stop. There we go. Job done. Okie dokie, let's have a look. Ooh.
This must be the antidote.
Okay. Wow. Easy. Well, what we're going to do for this one, quite a few. There are quite a few. We're going to run for it, basically. We're going to go for the antidote. And run for our lives. So that's my technique. It's like run and go. And see what happens. Now we can be a bit stealthy on the approach. I think there's value to that. Just be a little bit discreet if possible, not to get into trouble too quickly too soon. But also at some point you just have to go for it. Now the good news is that it's night time. Hey, you know what? Let's go. Let's go a little bit at first on this. Oh my god, it's a tough one, huh? Like 36 is a tough cookie. Okay, bye. Guess we're just gonna... It's fine, we'll be fine. We will be fine, don't worry. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Come on. We'll see. We're good. So there's a bit of value to that. It's sometimes when you find that. Oh damn! There's quite a few of them. Okay, let me pay. Let me pay. It's all good. Here we go.
Let's go.
Shouldn't be in trouble. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know how we call this. Maybe the catch and run, or like yeah, something like this. Just go for it, and then escape the situation as fast as possible. So that means that basically, you know, things might go right, but by the time the AI is kind of understanding what's going on, those guys have been calling that they are the reinforcement going to the place. As soon as you can, just run away, disappear, pay the bounty if you can, if you want, just to ease off the pressure of mercenaries tracking you down right away, and just go your merry way. It's the best thing to do. Well, it did work anyway in this kind of situation, so it's a bit like the boat situation we had yesterday, where going and jumping on the boat, killing the soldiers, and ramming the boats seems to have been where am I going? Seems to have been a successful strategy. I'm not saying it's the best strategy or it's the only strategy, but in our situation with a fairly weak boat, it worked out. That's pretty good. Alright, let's go. Let's find the guy. Here we go, 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 here we go. Boom. Kapow. Yeah, it does feel like a DLC. I find that something that is kind of dropped. It's a bit like an island of itself. There is no real kind of ramification to the ongoing storylines, truly.
Here, I have the antidote.
More wine, please, to wash away the taste.
A treatment worthy of Hippocrates.
I can already feel my stamina returning.
Get out the grind.
Didn't you have one last fight in the Pankration?
Let's go.
Okay, let's fight. Last fight, and then hopefully we can return victorious to Sparta. Although there will be some, I bet we're gonna have some kind of horse riding challenges as well. It's not going to be that easy. I don't think they're going to make it such a. I don't think they will use so much resources to create that environment for such little sports challenge. It doesn't make sense. And if the race is here, if the actual track are there, they're meant to be used. There's quite a few mercenaries around. It's good because it kind of keeps you a little bit on the download. That's the point of it, isn't it? Is to keep you a little bit more discreet and less, you know, rampagey than the usual, maybe. Here we go.
Your next opponent is Dorios. Claims to be descended from Heracles himself.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You ever faced an Olympic champion before?
No, but I've gotten this far.
Well,
let's go.
You don't look the part. You're not even oil for Zeus' sake.
I do have some oil. It could come in handy, and it smelled good. I'll use it.
Okay. So Kassandra is going to get ready for another close combat challenge. So we did well for the first two ones. Now this one is promised to be the most difficult one. So we'll see how this goes. But hey, looking forward to it. I think it's a good variation of the kind of melee combat that you have habitually. Yeah.
Huh. You smell better than last time.
Let's get this over with.
For Ira. We've seen our esteemed newcomer rise quickly to become a contender. But let's see how she does against our reigning champion,
Dorios! Okay, big boy. Okay. He's twice my size, come on, man. Okay. Well, he's not oiled, so maybe I have a chance and oh my god, okay.
The marrow from your bones.
Oh.
You'll have to try harder if you want to live.
Oh, don't go, okay. Ah, tough one. Bow! Yay! Take that, Dorius. Kassandra is in top shape at the moment. Also on a little bit of a finisher with a little bit of stamina at the end. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, thanks guys for the support. The crowd goes loud. Whoop whoop. Okay, well done, Kassandra. You are coming back on victorious with your reef. Sparta will be proud. Oh yeah. That's a step closer to reclaiming the house for the family.
Have looked kindly on these, our champions! But there can only be one winner! Sparta! Yours
Oh, my reef.
eternal glory!
Yay! Pretty good. Oh, and it stops there. Okay, that's cool. Now that's something else. Like, we don't have a lot of kind of dry edits in the game, so unless you're going from chapter, you have like obviously like a bit of ellipses in between and stuff. Yay, trophy! Going for gold. Excellent. But there's not a lot of editorial cuts at the end of the mission that kind of propel you to the next chapter and kind of remind you about what is important in the game. Truly, that's cool. I appreciate that cut right there because it means that this is the end of that segment. There won't be more to it, at least. That's my knowledge. But oh, so we have more. Oh, that is good. Okay, excellent stuff. Well, I will make I'll take a little break. I will stop the session right now and come back maybe a little bit later today or tomorrow. Thanks a lot for joining in. For those of you who did on Twitch, you can always catch up on VOD on YouTube when I will be uploading that session and the one from yesterday. And yeah, let me know if you liked Odyssey, if you're playing Shadows, and yeah, what was your maybe the best moment of this particular session if you followed along. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and as always, happy gaming. Bye bye.